What's up, guys? TheDevildogGamer here, and we are back playing some Call of Duty Cold War. Not my favorite multiplayer Call of Duty, not at all. But they added the PPSH. Well, it's a PPSH. You can't just, I mean, it's the PPSH. Just can't help myself. Gotta play. But I had a comment the other day. Someone was like, "Oh, don't put Call of Duty on your channel," and it kind of threw me back because we have a lot of Call of Duty on our channel, going back from when this channel started, 2010, 2011ish, to now. I mean, it's not an everyday thing, but dude, there's been quite a lot of Call of Duty. My channel from the beginning was Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Arma 2, and that's all I uploaded for a long ass time. DayZ, and then once DayZ came out too. But you know, it's kind of this weird thing. It's like why I don't upload Call of Duty that much anymore, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. Why, you know, even though I love Call of Duty. And it actually hurts my channel not uploading Warzone and shit, believe it or not. I love it, but I just can't bring myself to play the multiplayer that much anymore. And I kind of want to talk about why, coming from where I started with Call of Duty to now, and the changes and the things that are aggravating me. But this has nothing to do with the single player. Everybody can pretty much agree that the Call of Duty single players are fucking awesome. There's only been like one. I didn't like Ghost. Ghost is the one I thought was pretty terrible. But all the rest have been pretty fucking baller, and it's one of those things that even if you don't like the multiplayer, you still play the single player. I mean, Cold War has a terrible multiplayer. The single player was awesome, you know, and that's kind of one of the things. You either play it for the multiplayer or you play it for the story, and Call of Duty has always just been really good about that, and that's why it's a staple in gaming. But yeah, let's talk about it. You know, I started out playing, you know, my channel was basically Call of Duty, Arma 2, you know, and Battlefield. And when I started playing Call of Duty, it was a long ass time ago, you know, on PlayStation and stuff. Went to the Marines, still was on console in the Marines most of the time. You know, I did do PC, but I wasn't strictly only PC at this time. So I did play console, mainly console, for a while when it came to Call of Duty and stuff. And then I moved over to PC, and, you know, I was really good on console. And PC, I'm decent. I'm not the greatest at all, but I'm decent. And played it for a little bit, and you definitely notice a difference. And let me say, as a PC player, people are going, oh, PC has the advantage. No, PC does not have the advantage. I promise you that. I promise you. As a mediocre PC player, I get stomped by shitty console players all the fucking time. And this has nothing to do with hacks. While hacks are a problem, and we will talk about the hacks with Call of Duty, every time I defeat a hacker, I have to deal with console players. And console players are the main reason why I've kind of stopped playing the multiplayer and even Warzone. As much as I would love to play Warzone every day, because it redefined the battle royale genre 110%. But the problem is console players, and I'll tell you why. It's because of fucking auto aim, dude. And everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, I don't auto aim." Yes, you do, man. I use the auto aim for fucking when I play console. Everybody I know who has a console uses it. I guarantee 99.9999% of people, you open up their console settings, are using auto aim. And why is it so bullshit? Well, because you could be the most. Say, as a PC player, if I fuck up just a little bit and get off target, I'm done. You know, I'm gonna die. Console players, you don't really get off target. You're always still on target, and you know it's easy. The game holds you at center mass, so as long as you're kind of in that general cone of the person, you're gonna get the kill. PC, not so much. I have to really kind of finger fuck my way in there, and if I fuck it up, then I fuck it up. So, as a PC player, playing against hackers and having to deal with that, and then every time I engage a console player, if I don't start shooting first, I'm dead. That console player is going to turn around and wreck me with the in-game aimbot. And it's annoying, dude. Like, it almost makes me want to get it on console just so I can be competitive. Because I'm not competitive. Every console player automatically has better aim than me. A given. 110%. A given. And then if I go, you know, PC-only lobbies, you can't find lobbies, dude. It's fucking weird. Like, there are no lobbies. It's so lame. But, that becomes my biggest issue with it, man. It's like, it almost kills the will, you know, the will to play a little bit that, you know, I have to play 110% perfectly or I just get demolished by every console player. And that kind of sucks to me. Like, there's no level, that's the one thing, there's no level playing ground like level playing field on Call of Duty at all, dude, at all. Everybody's got an advantage over everybody else. Console players got an advantage over PC players. PC players have an advantage over console players. There's like, everybody's got their different advantages no matter what. And it's annoying. And people are gonna be like, well, PC players have hacks. No, console players have hacks too, dude. Like, if people, it's suddenly like, people are like, well, consoles, I don't know why this thing of console players don't have hacks is a thing, but you totally fucking do, bro. Like, I remember years ago having a buddy who had fucking hacks built into his fucking Xbox. Like, seriously. I mean, I don't know why that's a thing, but some people believe it. So, I mean, you're fighting against hackers, you're fighting against auto-aimers and shit, and it's like, there's no auto-aim for PC. I mean, there is, but it's a hack. And it becomes kind of this weird thing, like, it's almost like having a console player that, like, turns off their auto-aim. Like, it doesn't exist because it just puts you at this downward slope. And you're not going to get anywhere with it. I don't know, it's just annoying, and as much as I love playing Call of Duty, multiplayer, I always find myself at this big disadvantage because of it. Because I'm not the greatest FPS player ever. I'm mediocre at best. But mediocre at best is terrible in the sense of playing against console players with auto aim. And it becomes this thing like, it just completely discourages me, and I don't want to play anymore. And it sucks, but that's the way it is, and there's nothing I can do about it, and there's nothing they're going to do about it, and it becomes this thing of, well, I either play and just deal with getting shit on by auto-aim or hackers, or just, never play again. And that's the sense of where we get. And that's kind of where I am with it now. As much as I love, and that's the thing, I've played Warzone a lot. I've never won a Warzone. Like, that's how crazy it is. I can play any other FPS game, murder the fuck out of everybody, do great, but I've never won a Warzone. Like, that just shows you how weird and lopsided everything is when it comes to Call of Duty, and I find that to be the biggest downside for me. It's like, I don't ever feel like I'm in a fair fight, even though there is no such thing, and I always just get shit on, and like 90% of my deaths are not really, well, they're my fault, because I should have better aim, but at the same time, everyone has better aim than me. It suddenly becomes I'm a shit-tier guy because I have no hacks or auto-aim, and, I just kind of get over it and just roll with it, man. But that's the big reason I'm not really super into Call of Duty anymore with the multiplayer. I mean, when it comes to single player, of course, I'm huge into the single player. I love them, but, I can't really dedicate an immense amount of time into Call of Duty when there's just so much, auto-aim that just decimates me constantly. And the hacks, too. I mean, Warzone there's no way listen, you're never going to stop hackers. There's never not going to be hackers. But, it's just something we have to learn to live with, but they're just so prevalent in Warzone that it just kills it, man. It just absolutely kills it. I don't know, like, I really want to get into it and start playing more multiplayer, but it just doesn't seem worth it to me at all. And I mean, I could get a console, but like, why would I get a console just for one game to get an auto aim? Like, it makes no sense, and it is what it is. But like, it definitely does like feel like I could play a bit more, and maybe things would get better. But at the same time, I'm always at the disadvantage. So like, what's the purpose? What's the point? I'm kind of at that point now where I'm kind of giving up on, playing as more Call of Duty multiplayer than, I do now. Like, now I'll put like 2 hours a month into it. Like, if that, even if that, dude. And that's kind of where we're at now. And I don't think I'll ever kind of increase that amount. It just kind of is what it is. The way the game's built, the way consoles work and everything, it's just kind of, it is what it is, and there's nothing we can really do about it. But that's kind of where I stand with Call of Duty. I'll always play the story shit. I mean, you'll always find me doing story shit for sure, and anything else. And I'll always play the new ones that come out because they are great games. But the way they're built, the way they're set up, it's just not for me anymore. As I get older, it's harder to stay competitive in these types of games. And when you're already built with a disadvantage, there's really no point in playing. So it is what it is. But let me know. Comments, questions, concerns. What do you think? You think I should just suck it up and play more? You think I should, you know, get a console? What do you think I should do? Just say no to Call of Duty and play them when they're releases and stuff like that. I want to hear from you guys what you think. All right, boys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.